me quarantine yoga. So for today, I've got a whole list going of yoga ideas I need to film and pole and dance ideas I need to film. And to be completely honest, today I'm kind of on the struggle bus. And so this is yoga that I need today. So this is totally things that are working towards things that I need. Doesn't mean it won't be helpful to you. Might mean it's a little different than what I normally do for you guys, or maybe something's a little more advanced. I'll give you modifications and different options to do. But to be quite honest, this is because I need it today. But I'm sharing it with you, and it may still be something that you need today too. So right now, I could really use some stability, some strength and courage, and a little bit of acceptance and adaptability in this current situation. So sometimes what I need to do when I come to my mat and do my yoga practice is I have to find it physically in my body to help me find it mentally and emotionally. So that's what I'm doing. These poses are some of my favorites, and they're ones that help me find stability, strength, courage, adaptability, acceptance in my body, and then I can also find it hopefully in the rest of these situations. So maybe this helps you, maybe it doesn't. We'll give it a shot. So let's start with our usual breath work. Throw a little addition in there today. Find a comfortable seat. Let your eyes close. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Again, big breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Letting go of stresses and worries. All the things going on around us, and maybe in your house like mine. Right now, it's just you on your mat. Turn your attention to your breathing. Take a long, slow breath, calming your mind and calming your body. We're going to deepen our breath. Inhale and exhale just through your nose if you can. Then instead of counting it for you, really listen to your own body for your breathing. We're going to do 3 or 4 rounds. Take a nice big inhale and fill yourself up completely, comfortably full. Pause. Then slow exhale until you're comfortably out of breath, and pause empty. So follow your own pace. Try for 3 or 4 rounds. Inhale, pausing, exhale, pausing, inhale, pause, exhale, pause, inhale, pause, exhale, pause. Find a natural breath again. And we're going to add on something more yogic, maybe not something you're used to, Chromies, but something I could use today again. This one's called Lion's Breath. We'll take a nice big deep inhale, and then as you exhale, you're going to exhale through your mouth. Let your mouth open as wide as you can. Let your tongue come out, and possibly let your eyes open. This is called Lion's Breath. It is a fierce and strong breath, and it's supposed to help build up strength and courage. So here we go. We take a nice big breath in, and exhale. Try that one more time, lion's breath. Nice big inhale and exhale. And then find a natural breath again. And let your eyes open. We'll start with our neck as usual. Drop one ear to a shoulder. Inhale back up. Exhale other side. Inhale back up. Exhale, look to one side. Inhale back center. Exhale other side. Inhale back center. Look up towards the ceiling. And look down towards your heart. And back forward. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, lean to one side. Inhale back up. Exhale, other side. Inhale back up. Exhale and twist. Inhale back center. Exhale and twist. Inhale back center. Then exhale, bring your hands to your knees and round back. Inhale, pull forward, look up. Exhale, round back. Inhale, pull forward, look up. One more time, exhale, round back. Inhale, pull forward, look up. Then come to your hands and knees. And set yourself back in a child's pose. Take a nice stretch here. Maybe press your palms against the mat and draw back up into the shoulders. Then come back to your hands and knees. Spinal balance. Right arm, left leg. Modify it as you need to. Then exhale, pull in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, extend. Set everything down. Other side. Left arm, right leg. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, extend. Set everything down. Side plank. Take the right toes back. Turn the right hip up. Right hand can come to your hip or up to the ceiling. This is modified. You can stay here. Option to lift the right leg if you'd like. Or take the bottom left leg, step it up in front of the right, full side plank. And breathe. Nice and strong in this shoulder. Bring everything back down. Other side. Left toes back. Rotate the left hip up. Left hand can come to hip or ceiling. You can stay right here or lift the left foot. Or you can step the right foot in front and hold. Bring everything back down. Press it back to your child's pose one more time. Roll out your wrists if you need to. Back up to your hands and knees. Downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, press the hips up, Do what you need to warm this up. You can keep the knees bent, bend one and then the other, walking it out if you'd like. Maybe shake your head a little, yes and no. Then inhale, pull forward to plank. Drop the knees if you need to. Exhale, drop the knees, lower all the way. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look forward between the hands. Walk up to a forward fold. Hang out here. Grab opposite elbows if you'd like. Then hands to your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands through heart center and down. Sun salutations. I'm going to go through quite a few variations on sun salutations today. Keep up with me if you'd like. If I start getting to a more advanced level, then just go back to one we've done in the past and just follow along. Inhale, arms up. Exhale and fold. Plant the hands, right leg back to a lunge. Hold here. Step all the way back, downward facing dog. Inhale, pull forward to plank. Exhale, drop your knees, lower all the way. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, right leg through to lunge. Breathe. Step all the way up to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, left leg back. Step all the way back, downward facing dog. Inhale, pull forward to plank. Exhale, drop the knees, lower all the way. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, left leg through to lunge. Step up to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands through heart center and down. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, right leg back. Option to drop the right knee if you'd like. Do what you need to here. Hands can be low, blocks, knee, all the way up, wherever you need to be today. Then bring the hands back down. Tuck the toe, lift the knee, step back to downward dog. Inhale, pull forward to plank. Exhale, lower your choice. Drop the knees or full chaturanga, and then cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, right leg through to lunge. Option to drop the left knee when you get there. Do what you need to do on this side. Hands come back down. Tuck the toe, lift the knee. Step up to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands through heart center and down. Getting warm, 2 seconds. Inhale, arms up. Exhale and fold. Plant the hands, left leg back. Drop the left knee down if you'd like. Do what you need on this side. Bring the hands back down. Tuck the toe, lift the knee. Step back to downward dog. Inhale, pull forward to plank. Exhale, lower your choice. Then inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left leg through the lunge. When you get there, drop the right knee. Do what you need. Bring the hands back down. Tuck the toe, lift the knee. Step up to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands through heart center and down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale and fold. Plant the hands, step or jump all the way back to plank pose. Lower your choice, chaturanga or drop the knees. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look forward between the hands. Walk or jump up to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands through heart center and down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, bend the knees, step or jump back to plank. Lower your choice. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward between the hands. Then exhale as you step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands through heart center and down. Catch your breath. We'll move on to our warrior sequence. This one's pretty standard for what we normally do. Inhale, arms up. Exhale and fold. Plant the hands, step the right leg back to a lunge. Warrior one. Turn the right heel down flat. Inhale, rise up, facing forward. Then rotate to warrior two. I'm going to switch directions here so you can see me better. Side angle pose. Drop down to the knee, reaching overhead. I'm going to use side angle later to go into another pose. So if you'd like to start to warm it up deeper, you could drop down to a block if you'd like, or work on getting down to the floor. Come back to warrior two. Reverse your warrior, flip the hand over, reach up and back behind you, back hand thigh, hip, or around behind, back of the hand to the back of or to your low back. Come back to your warrior two. Triangle pose, straighten the leg, hips back, reach forward, stack the shoulders, leg, block, or floor. Come all the way back up. Goddess pose, feet turn out, adjust your stance if you need to. Inhale up, exhale and bend. And hold. Really press those heels down. Feel strong in those legs. This is that stability and strength we're looking for. Inhale up. Wide-legged forward fold. Turn the toes forward. Exhale and fold. Grab blocks if you need to. Then walk your hands around to the side. Turn back to your lunge. Lift the back heel. And we're going to go into warrior three. This is one we don't do very often. Find yourself back up in your high lunge. Bring the weight into the front foot. Straighten the leg. Touching the back toe. Warrior three. Hands can go forward. They can go out to the side. They can go back. Whatever helps you find your stability. The back toe can stay down and just find your warrior three here. You can start to lift it, find balance here, or you can start to lower the upper body as the back leg lifts. Full airplane mode. Come back up with control and shake it out if you need to. Other side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale and fold. Plant your hands, left leg back. Warrior one. Turn the foot down. Rise up, facing forward. Then rotate to your warrior two. I've already done this side, so I'm going to swap. Then side angle pose. Drop down to the elbow if you'd like, or a block, or the floor. Reaching overhead. Come back to your warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Front hand flips. Reach up and back. Place the back hand where you'd like. Come back to your warrior two. Triangle pose. Straighten the front leg. Hips back. Reach forward. Stack the shoulders. Inhale. Come all the way back up. Goddess pose. Turn the feet out. Adjust your stance. Inhale up. Exhale and bend. Inhale, straighten. Wide-legged forward fold. Adjust your stance. Exhale and fold. Then walk your hands around towards that front foot again. Rotate, come to your lunge. Lift the back heel. Going into that warrior three. Come up to your high lunge first. Step up to that front leg, touching the back toe. Find your balance here. Really root down through the heel of the front foot. Maybe work on lifting. Maybe working on lifting and lowering. Breathing. Come back up with control. Hands through heart center. Shake it out. Next sequence, again, more of a balanced sequence. We're gonna peek at a bird of paradise pose in this. Lots of different things you can do. You can leave out the bird of paradise. Follow along as best you can. I'll throw out modifications as we go. You might want a strap nearby for bird of paradise. I know I do. We're gonna start with chair pose. Find a nice good mountain stance first. Nice and strong on 2 feet, good balance. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sit your hips back. Lower your chair to wherever's comfortable for you and hold. Then inhale, straighten. And we're going to try and go straight to tree pose. Exhale, hands to heart center, leave them there for balance. Pick a foot, touch the toe. This can be your tree right here. If you'd like, lift the foot, pressing it into the leg, whatever height is perfect. Maybe your hands can come down. Maybe they can come up. Bring the hands together over your head. If you can, bring the foot forward to Stamba. Bring the hands back to your heart center. We're going to send the lifted leg back behind us into a high lunge. I'm going to rotate so you can see where we're going here. From our high lunge, we're going to turn that foot down, rotate to our warrior two. Here we go. Here's our bird of paradise. Maybe grab your strap. We're going to lean down to that side angle pose. Strap goes in the top arm behind us. Reaching through, thumb down, coming closest to my thigh to grab the strap underneath, or you can grab the other hand behind your back if you're capable of doing it. I'm going to walk the back leg up. My feet are now close. Weight goes into the back foot. This is the hardest transition, taking the weight to the other foot to stand up. From here, work on trying to find a nice tall stance on that standing leg with the knee bent. Nice tall back. Then you can work on trying to straighten the leg. Bird of paradise. Bending the knee. With control, other tricky transition. Drop it back down to the floor. Walk the other foot back. Release. Find a nice side angle pose. Stretch and open it out. Back to a nice warrior two. I like to take everything back the other way one more time. Reverse warrior. Open it back up. Come back to your warrior two. Step up together. Shake it out. Whatever fanciness you need to do. Then we get to the other side. Starting with chair again. Find a nice strong mountain pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sit back, chair. Check to see if you can wiggle your toes so your weight's more back balanced between your heel and the ball of your foot. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bring your hand to heart center. Transition the other foot to whatever version of tree you would like. Use your core. Find your center. Find your stability and strength. Maybe hands come down. Maybe they come up. Hands together over your head. Bring the knee forward into Stamba. Send it back behind you into your high lunge. Bring the hands to your heart center. Trying to keep stability in that transition. Awesome core work. I'm going to switch around here. From here, rotate to your warrior two. Then we'll go to bird of paradise on the other side. Grab your strap if you need, again in the top hand. Come down to the knee, maybe even lower. Bring the thumb down closest to your thigh. Reach it under and through, grabbing the strap. Then we're gonna take the back leg, walk it up. Feet are close. Transition weight to the back foot. Start to stand up. Press through that foot, nice and strong, through the heel. Working on standing up tall in my back and this standing leg. From here, once I'm tall, oh, there we go, tall and lifted, then maybe I can work on straightening the leg. Bend the knee. Carefully release back down to the ground. Foot goes back. Releasing. Take a nice side angle pose. Stretch it out. Back to warrior two. Back to your reverse warrior. Reach it back. Bring it back. Stand back up. And we're not done yet. Sorry, it's going to get harder. Not too much harder. I take that back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale and fold. Plant your hands. Step all the way back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Three-legged dog. Exhale, pull the right knee into your left elbow, crossing across your body. Inhale, back up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee comes into nose. Inhale, back up. Exhale, bring the knee to the right elbow. Bring it back up, three-legged dog. Exhale, pull the knee in towards the right wrist, set it down, pigeon pose. Do what you need to here in your pigeon pose. You can take block, stick it up under the hip. If you have maybe blankets or pillows around, they are also nice for this. Sticking up under the hip, adjusting your height here as you need to. Play with your front foot, how parallel you want it to be to the top of your mat. Really make sure you've got this knee down to the ground, top of the foot down. And then whatever you want to do here, you're welcome to work on staying up. You're welcome to work on coming down. You're welcome to work somewhere in between, which is what I usually like to do. So take a moment, do what you need to here in your pigeon pose. Place your hands down. Bring the front leg all the way back. Find yourself in a child's pose or a wide-legged child's pose. Toes together, knees wide. Catch your breath a second. Bring yourself back up to your hands and knees. Other side, tuck your toes, press up, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, left leg comes across your chest towards the right elbow. Press it back, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to the left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee comes into the left wrist. Find pigeon on the other side. Again, set yourself up, grab props, whatever you need for pigeon on this side. Plant your hands down. Take the front leg, slide it back. Child's pose or wide-legged child's pose. Breathe a moment. And come back up. We're going to work on our front leg splits at this point. You should be pretty warmed up from the other things we've done and from pigeon. If you don't want to work on your splits, fast forward here a little bit, or just catch your breath a second. Grab props if you need. I'm going to start with the back knee mostly down today. Taking the front leg, sliding it down to the floor. Today I'm going to work on trying to keep my hips squared up as much as possible. If we rotate a little bit, I can drop it down, but I'm trying to work on squaring up and finding more range of motion. This hip flexor and the hamstring in the front leg. Also, if you're home, you can use a block or a blanket and put it up underneath this front leg here like this as a nice balance. Pillow off the couch, that also works nicely as well. When you're ready, pull yourself out of this. Take a second, do what you need to here. Maybe a child's pose, maybe something else. I like a little camel stretch, opening back up through my hip flexors. And when you're ready, other side. Back knee down, front leg forward, sliding it down. Again, I'm working on trying to keep my hips square as much as possible. Whenever you're ready, find your way out. Take a second, find whatever poses you need to here. Stretch, release from your splits. One more challenging thing and then we'll move on to more of a cool down. Some days I just get in the mood and I want to do a headstand. I can't explain it, but today is one of those days, so I would like to do a headstand. Again, it's very rooting, putting my head to the floor to help me find that stability. I really have to find that core, that energizing strength. So, sometimes it's nice, especially on a hard floor, to use a blanket to put your head on. I'm going to do a tripod style headstand because it's the one I prefer to do. You are welcome at this point to do some other variations. So you can say, nah, we'll do this in a second, Angie. We'll just move on to your stretches when you're done. You can work on rabbit pose if you want. Come to your child's pose. You take your hands back, grabbing your feet, and you're going to press your upper back up towards the ceiling, letting the top of your head come to the floor. Rabbit pose. Option 1. Option 2, you can work on the tripod handstand that I'm getting ready to go to. Either just the tripod or taking your legs up. I'll show you in just a second. Or you can go handstand with your hands in normal handstand pose if you'd like, your choice. Also, if you're working on full handstand instead of headstand, feel free to find a wall, kick up, and work on whatever you're working on here. I'm actually going to try this without a wall today. I'm going to plant my head down. I'm going to place my hands where I can see them out to the side, lifting my hips up. I like to bring one knee to each elbow and find my balance here. From here, core engages, lifting my hips,
reaching my legs up towards the sky. You can work on split legs here, whatever you need. Coming down, control, control. There we go. However you need to come down.
Take your time and get undizzy. Again, this is one you could do up against a wall still, even if you do the tripod version that I'm doing. Use whatever you need to. And even just working on that tripod, bringing your knees to your elbows is a nice way to find your balance first.
This is wonderful here just to work on trying to find your balance.
All right. Let's start to cool it down. We're gonna bring ourselves to bound angle pose. Bottoms of the feet together, knees open to the side. Sit up nice and tall. We're gonna squeeze the knees up. Press them down to the floor. Squeeze it up. Press it down. Then relax. Wherever the knees fall, they fall. Forward fold. Again, feel free to grab blocks or blankets to rest your head on if you'd like. Inhale up. Exhale and fold. Inhale back up. Take your legs out just a little bit further, about halfway to straight. Inhale up. Exhale and fold. Inhale up. Straighten the legs all the way. Feel free to grab a strap if you'd like, wrap it around, or if you'd like to deepen it, you can take the block behind the feet. Inhale, exhale. Come back up. Straddle, taking the legs out to the side. Find a comfortable position for you. We're gonna start flexed today. We're gonna go up and over first, arm overhead to the opposite foot. Hand can come either direction that you like. Inhale back up. Exhale as you switch to the other side. Inhale back up. This time we're going to point our toes and we're going to walk it out forward. Again, grabbing block if you need to. Bring it back up. This time we're going to flex nice and strong. Walk it back out. Bring it back up. Bring the legs back together however you can. Then we'll bring ourselves down to the floor. Bridge pose, bend your knees, plant your feet on the floor, hands at your sides. Really press your shoulders down into the ground to take weight. Inhale, press and lift, pause at the top. Exhale, control, lower back down. Again, inhale, press and lift. Exhale and lower.
We'll do one more at the top of this bridge. Your choice if you hold it or you can take it into a full plow, a shoulder stand, supported bridge, whatever you'd like to do here. Inhale, press and lift. Find your variation. Find your way back down to the floor with control. Bend your knees, plant your feet on the floor, supine twist. So I like to do a little baby bridge, swing my hips to one side, knees fall to the other, adjust your twist as you need. Open your arms out to the side or maybe bend into cactus arms and look away from your knees. Bring yourself back up to center, realign, and do the other side. Hips lift, swing to one side, drop the knees, look away from the knees. Bring yourself back to center. Do what you need to here to undo. Maybe hug both knees in and roll around. Maybe a nice happy baby. Legs up the wall. Whatever you need here. And release and come down. I would highly suggest a Shavasana now if you would like, but I'm not going to make you sit and watch me in Shavasana for 5 minutes. So feel free to pause the video now and find yourself in Shavasana. Otherwise, you can sit up with me in a comfortable seat. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Again, big breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Here's my reminder for today. Everything you need, your courage, your strength, your compassion, and love, everything you need is already within you. Thank you for doing my yoga tonight. I promise to do some other yoga posts here that other people have requested some things, and I promise to get those up. I needed this tonight. Thank you very much, ladies. Namaste.